All right, so this is kind of a front yard garden. You can see the road is right there. That is right out front of our house. I actually created this from scratch when we came here toward the end of 2021, so it was probably 2022 springtime that I created this. Now, I don't know if you can really tell, but this is all sand and dirt and salt from the road. This is a problem with having gardens roadside in New England and anywhere that has snow. And the thing that's interesting is you'll notice I still have flowers coming up in all this toxicity. I still have monkshood, and those I believe are lilies. I've got periwinkle vines here, and this here, this little bush is lilacs. And you're going to hear cars driving by from time to time because that's just where I'm standing, and I'm probably not going to edit this video very much. And you'll see I've got some more lilies here. I know there's Siberian iris in this mess as well. I will usually attempt in the spring, not too late in the spring, to help clean this up. I will rake it out to sort of give it a little bit new life. But I do worry about this garden, but you see everything's still coming up. You know, you can still see some of these coming up here. And this one, if it comes back, is, yeah, I'll think of the name in just a minute. Okay, so then we have forsythia. This is like a giant forsythia, just, yeah, here. We haven't even picked up the kids' sled because this is literally the first time I have been able to walk through this area because the snow has been too deep. So over in here, and this is like a walking path. I think you can see sort of the rocks here and here. And I purposely made this walking path sort of right around the tree. I made a circle around the tree. And the way this sort of slopes down, I made it so it was just as wide as basically a push mower. And again, the car's going by. But I made this just as wide as like the push mower coming down through here and just sort of right around the tree. And so then there's a garden out front here with a dogwood right there. And this is actually, I always forget whether these are called fire bushes or burning bushes. I know some people say that they're invasive in this area, but I'll tell you what, I have a ton of invasive plants in our yard, and this is not one of them. This is definitely not one that takes over. This is beautiful in the fall. I tend to like it, so I leave them. But there is all kinds of stuff, and I can't even like make it through the rest of this path. That's probably still 2 feet deep right there, just a little pile. But there is all kinds of flowers in this area that I'll be excited to show off once this all melts, which at this point might not be too much longer. But I just, one of the things I wanted to show you was just kind of the mess that the salt and sand makes. I was looking over at this afternoon because the snow is finally getting down to the ground. I can finally see it. And yeah, it's nutty. Like, it's just crazy how much salt and sand we get in the front yard here and right into the grass. I mean, this here is just grass, but it's just full of the salt and sand. So it really needs a good raking here within the next week or two. All right, so this, believe it or not, will be a beautiful little area very, very soon.